I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you, despite me always playing around and joking. It's different. For one, you wouldn't have been able to afford me to begin with. Let's start there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but because I play around and have fun with it, for some reason you think we on the same level. It ain't never been that. Even when you was in your prime, there's a difference.
YouTube, what's going on? Let's just say it's going to be an interesting year for my guy Killer Cam. It's going to be an interesting year because I told you Chad Ochocinco, he going to clap back. He going to clap back, and not only did Chad Ochocinco clap back, Jim Jones was on the Breakfast Club earlier, and he said, I want to box Cam. Yeah, the Floyd Mayweather put up the money. I want to box. Like I say, Cam and Jim, you know, they had their little back and forth in January. I did a video on that. They had the back and forth. And I say, Cam, you got to pick your battles. I said this in my latest video I did on Cam when he was going at Chad Ochocinco for pretty much no reason, if we want to be real. Pretty much no reason. If you really want to sum it up, it was for no reason. If we really want to be real, because Chad Ochocinco, a few years back, he said, oh, I'm coming for your spot, you know, and Killer took that personal. You know, Chad Ochocinco, he was about to get into the podcasting and shit like that. And Cam took that personal, and then Chad Ochocinco didn't want to work with Cam, and they did a reaction basically a few days ago. Cam and Mace, they did a reaction to the conversation Chad Ochocinco and Stephen A. Smith had, and Chad Ochocinco was, you know, joking, like I stated in the video when Cam gave a reaction to Chad Ochocinco and Stephen A. Smith conversation. I say Chad Ochocinco be joking a lot, so a lot of times people don't know that he's just playing. You know, he has a carefree attitude. He's always, you know, joking around. And he said, oh, I had a enhancement. You know, I got his junk bigger. That's what he was saying, Chad Ochocinco. He was joking around with Stephen A. Smith. And he clarified that when he clapped back at Cam and said he was just joking. And Cam took that and ran with it. And say, I don't even fuck with Ochocinco. You know, he said, I don't even fuck with, you know, Ochocinco. And he gave the reasons why. Basically, he didn't want to work with them. You know, Chad Ochocinco told him to talk to his agent. Cam didn't like that. You know, and Cam tried to say, oh, we paying niggas. Ask Michael Irvin. You know, ask Mark Jackson. Guess who came on their show, and Chad Ochocinco say, come on, I'm not no guest appearance. Come on, I am the show. You know what I'm saying? And what Cam didn't realize, those was one-time payouts. Like I said in the latest video, those are one-time payouts. Chad Ochocinco get checks every day. Him and Shannon on Nightcap. They get checks every day. So that one-time payout don't mean shit, Cam. It don't. But it was pretty lengthy when Chad Ochocinco, he clapped back at, you know, Cam, and I cut up the best pieces. And he gave Cam the business. Yes. He gave Cam the business. Like I said, you got to pick your battles. And this is one, I say, Cam, you might want to pipe down. Pause. I say you might want to pipe down on this one. You know, and Chad Ochocinco, he clapped back. And we're going to cut away to it so you can hear how Chad Ochocinco had to give his piece on Killer Cam.
Respond, so the floor is yours.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, Cam has some stuff to say, and
so you can't even afford
I had to think about it, and I had to listen to it and think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago, where I said, Cam, you my mans, and I'm coming for your spot. Now, I'm not sure how that's taken as hate, when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space. So I guess that was seen as a sign of disrespect because I chose to come over here with you. Boom. Okay. Now, we brought up the issue with he talking about money and bags and how much you pay guest feature, you know, how much we pay our guest features. Buddy, I ain't no guest feature. Boy, I'm the main attraction. What is you talking about? I always been the main attraction. There's a difference. In your lane, you do what you do. I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you, despite me always playing around and joking. It's different. For one, you wouldn't have been able to afford me to begin with. Let's start there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I think because I do everything in an entertaining, fun, laughing way, you kind of forget and don't really understand what's being done over here and how special it is.
Right.
Then the Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and I don't like you, don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So then now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day. What you tell me to stop doing? Stop catching rides from the airport, right?
Yep.
Everybody know where I am every single day, no matter what city I travel to. I'm outside all the time. If it was really an issue, or you really didn't like me, and it was a problem, I'm easy to find, especially in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, you be here. Y'all film here, if I'm not mistaken. You being slick at the mouth, talk about if you need a job, I ain't hiring no more. This me. What did you talk? What are we talking about? There's levels to everything. You in one lane. I got about 50 left of them. There's a difference. But because I play around and have fun with it, for some reason you think we on the same level. It ain't never been that. Even when you was in your prime, there's a difference. And I'm humble.
See, I am glad. Humble. But see, when everybody was coming for you like, baby, I tried to tell you. They was gonna come for you.
No, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I was your enforcer, right?
You know, I just let that issue go.
I said I was your enforcer. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just addressing what was addressed towards me in a respectful way. In a respectful way, still.
Right.
As a small reminder.
For me, Ocho, the reason why I stopped and I said I'm not going back and forth with nobody, and there have been a couple of guys still taking shots. They got too much money at stake. Say it again one more time. We got too much money at stake. Too much money at stake. And if Master P and Gilly say.
So we had Chad Ochocinco clapping back, and like I say, Cam, you got to pick your battles. Got to definitely pick your battles. He said, you can't afford me, even in your prime. And he said, I'll be in Miami. I'll be, in your stomping grounds. I'll be in your stomping grounds. What you want to do? He gave his whole itinerary. Where he going to be at? He said, you always know where I'm at. You already, basically surpassed you. That's what he said. He said, everything I said I was going to do, I did already. And Killer on this show, he said he gonna clap back tomorrow. He said he gonna clap back, and it's gonna be a very interesting year for Killer. We heading into March, but man, but gotta pick your battles, man. Cause Chad Ochocinco, he say we in totally different lanes. I'm on a whole nother level. Basically, you couldn't even afford me if you wanted to. I'm not no guest speaker. I am the show. I am the show. Chad Ochocinco, but he clapped back. It'd be interesting to see what Cam got to say, when he give his, his clap back. See what he say, because Chad Ochocinco say it's levels to this. We in totally different rooms. At the end of the day, remember where you stand and where I stand. Not even in your prime. Not even in your purple haze. 2004. Come home with me. Not even in your prime, Chad Ochocinco say that. So, very interesting. But let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the video. If you're entertained, hit that cash. I'm going to keep it rolling. Keep the fire content coming. That's what I do. We are.